Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Heart Interviews with CEI Heartland. Today, I have Miss Della Miller from Missouri Association Management at the Lake. Hi, Della. How are you?
Hi, Kathy. I'm good. Thanks.
Thanks for agreeing to do this, especially during budget season. I know you managers are
yes.
super busy during budget. So thank you for doing this and agreeing and saying yes.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So let's get started. So do you know how long you've been involved with CEI?
So I'm thinking like 25 years.
That's awesome. I was gonna say, because you were around long before me. So I you and Russ have been involved for a long time.
Yeah, I've had my CMCA for 22 years and my PCAM for 13 years.
That's amazing. Love that. Who or what encouraged you to get involved in CEI and maybe take the steps to get your CMCA and your PCAM and all of that?
Well, my previous employer was a member of CAI. He was very involved with ARDA. But then I started reading stuff about CAI. I clearly need these classes and, I'm going to keep doing this. So I started with the M100 and just have loved it. I've learned so much.
That's awesome. I love that. So what was, just for those people that might have known your old employer, what was his name or her name?
Paul Kleber. It was with Resort Management, and
I recognize that name actually.
Yes, he was very good at with that industry, and he was very involved with ARDA, and he pretty much had the model of CAI. So I learned a lot from him. I really appreciate that.
That's awesome. That's great. In fact, I'm going to start. I think I've got Marvin Noda, which everyone knows who Marvin is. So Marvin's going to be interviewed next week. So I'm excited about that. So we're bringing in some of the veteran, CEI ones who started from the beginning. So it's kind of exciting. So I'm sure he'll probably remember Paul's name. What is your most challenging thing that you're facing right now in the industry? I know it's a little bit different at the Lake probably than it is in St. Louis, but what are you guys facing at the Lake?
I think the labor shortage is a big deal, especially with maintenance and grounds. It seems like everybody's tired of hearing about COVID, but we're not recovering from it very well. And, we are probably a little unique in some of the things that we're facing, but, a lot of the condos were built about the same time in the 80s. Just the aging infrastructures and the rebuilding, cost of labor. And then also, since we're part of a resort area, a lot of tourism, we have short-term rental issues we encourage them, but at the same time, always dealing with the owners that live here full-time, not liking to have so many rentals in their condo complexes and, just dealing with a lot of second homes here at the lake. But, Have you been facing issues about trying to keep good managers on staff too? I know that's something that I've been hearing a lot from other management companies. Yeah, I think that we've been really blessed with that. I mean, most of our managers have been with us for many, many years. It seems like our biggest challenge is just the maintenance and grounds and keeping them and just the whole labor shortage. But we're really good on managers.
So what's your secret then? Tell us what your secret is to keep and retain those managers so they don't get burnt out.
We've just been like family. I mean, like we've had our managers for, it seems like from day one. So we've just been really, really blessed.
Well, you must keep them happy then, because they're staying, right? That's a good thing.
Yeah, they're staying.
That's good. So do you have a favorite CEI event? It can be a national event. It can be a chapter event. I know it's difficult because we're not at the lake as often, but do you have a favorite event that, or some kind of event that CEI does?
Well, CEI, the Heartland chapter has done a few events here at the lake, and those were fun, and I've really enjoyed those. But I also like the trade show in St. Louis. That's, and I have a lot of good memories with CEI National, like the national conferences and stuff like that. So, but I mean, if I was in St. Louis, I'd be all over your chapter.
Well, we were so excited that you came to the trade show in St. Louis in August. It was great seeing you there.
Yeah. And I love seeing the vendors and actually I work with a lot of them, so it was good to catch up.
I like that. I didn't know that, so that's great.
Yeah,
that's good to know that we've got some vendors that that go to the lake. That's great. Yep. So you just mentioned you have some great CEI memories. So your national conference, I'm sure probably maybe walking the stages of PCAM might have been one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in New Orleans, and so that goes back several years. Well, 13 years ago, but it was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh. I was actually that was my first conference I went to. I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
That just brought back like a huge memory for me because I was there. That was my very first conference. So yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, I don't think we've been back to New Orleans for a conference since. I think we must have outgrown the space or something because
I haven't been to a conference there since, but I've been there. I just loved it so much. We've been there a couple times since, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. They usually, I know everyone likes to go, to Vegas. So we go to Vegas a lot for the conference, but not everyone's a Vegas person. I'm not particularly a Vegas person, but some people are.
I love New Orleans.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I need to get back there. I haven't been back there in 13 years, so I need to go and do that. That's a good poke for me to remember to do that. If you were going to encourage someone to join CEI, I know we were just talking beforehand that you just recruited a new member recently. So what did you say to Nate to get him to join? And like what is your CEI sales pitch?
Well, he was had wanted to meet with me about insurance and trying to get in the niche of homeowners associations and condo associations. And I'm like, are you a member of CAI? Because you really need to be. And so
yes.
Gave him the information and he got all over it. And he followed up with me and said, hey, Della, I did that. And so in that sense, I'm really proud of him because I think he'll do good things.
Yeah, he seems real personable. So here's a shout out to Nate if he's watching. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there something that our members might not know or expect about you that you want to share?
Well, I think that I was thinking about that yesterday, and my previous employment was working with federal assistance programs for low-income families, and did a lot of like the $1 More program and emergency assistance programs, and working with people with their basic needs, and I think a big piece of my heart is still there, and so I love to do now, but that's kind of out there, and that's something I really love to do.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that about you, so that's I'm learning something too. So I like that. Is there a crazy story about your history with community associations that you would like to share, or that you can share? Tell people.
Yeah,
you'd be surprised at the things I've heard.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of crazy stories, and one of my employees and I were reminiscing yesterday about some of them, and the one that sticks out the most to me is like 19 years ago, I was out on property and I was leaving property, and there's only one way in and out of this property, and I passed a semi, and a big old flatbed semi with Paul Bunyan laying on the back, and that 20-foot Paul Bunyan laying on the back. And I'm thinking, oh, this can't be good. Where is that going? And so I turn around and follow him. And sure enough, the workers and the drivers were laying Paul Bunyan down on the ground in somebody's property. And I'm like, oh, no, this can't go here. This hasn't been approved. This has got to go through the Architectural Control Committee. And they didn't care. They were just drivers. They just laid him down. And so it became, it's something we laugh about now, but at that time, 19 years ago, it was so time consuming because this was an owner that was so passionate about having this 20-foot tall Paul Bunyan in his yard. And it was just this long drawn out thing that hit headline news and news media and the whole 9 yards. But yeah, we had some fun yard ornamental stuff that we've had to fight, but it's been fun. I mean, we've had a lot of stories, and I'm pretty sure anybody that's been in this business for this long could probably write a book about all the fun things that.
Absolutely, it's never dull in community management, is it? I mean,
I know that one was just, it was just such a long ordeal. And it was just, there he was standing 20 feet tall and his axe and the whole 9 yards. And finally they took him down and he was relocated somewhere. So.
Oh my gosh, that's the best story I've heard yet, I have to say. I've heard some good ones, but that's the best one. Wow.
It was just so time consuming. And
that was perfect. So now comes the time for rapid fire questions. So Della picked the would you rather question. So are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Would you rather be a genius and know everything or be amazing at any activity you tried?
Amazing at any activity I tried.
Yeah. Would you rather dine alone or watch a movie alone?
Watch a movie alone.
Yeah. It's not fun to eat alone.
No.
Would you rather be a clown who distracts the bull or the cowboy or cowgirl who rides the bull?
Oh, definitely the cowgirl that rides the bull.
I don't know. I think I'd rather be the clown.
No.
I don't know. Would you rather wear pants 3 sizes too big or shoes 3 sizes too small?
Oh. Ooh. Jeez.
Hard one.
Tough one. The pants 3 sizes too big would just fall right off. So I guess the shoes.
Yeah, I know. Both of them sound awful to me. So
yeah, that's just very good.
Yeah. Would you rather lose your ability to speak or your ability to hear?
Ability to speak.
Would you rather always hit a red light for the rest of your life or always get slow internet after the sun goes down? Kind of a weird one.
Oh, I guess the slow internet.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hit all all those.
Oh, that's
lights.
just horrible.
Yeah. You'd always be sitting in front of a red light, I think.
Yeah.
Would you rather have more money or more time?
More time.
Yeah, I know it's a hard one, but yes, more time definitely.
Yeah, time is something that's hard to come by.
It is. Would you rather have the only beverage you can drink be water or the only food you can eat be salad?
I can deal with water.
Yeah, that's what I think so too. Salad wouldn't be much fun forever. I don't know. I mean, there's different salads, but still, yeah.
I can drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I like to eat more than I like to drink. Would you rather go on a roller coaster or go skydiving?
Oh, I've always wanted to skydive, so I think I'd rather go skydive.
Okay, I don't want to do either anymore. My daughter loves to skydive, and she does it like once a year. And I always tell her, "Don't tell me when you're doing it. Tell me after you get back. I don't want to know."
That's a bucket list item for me.
Yeah, she loves it. She's all into it. Would you rather live in New York City or London?
I think London.
London. Yeah, I think they're both good, but yeah, New York City might be a little crowded. So I always never know what I'm going to ask you to draw. So I told you I'm going to draw something. So you triggered my memory, or triggered something in my head, not memory. Could you draw a small picture of Paul Bunyan?
Oh,
it doesn't have to be good.
Oh no. There was nothing small about that.
Okay, a big picture of him then. It could, I just.
Oh my gosh.
I never know what I'm gonna have people do until I do the interview. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. This was well, and the funny thing was he was holding this axe for the long time, and then he like overnight started holding the American flag.
Oh, okay. I wonder that had to be hard for him to, so what did he take the axe off, or did he just replace it with the flag, or?
Yeah, I don't know. Things happened overnight. And
he really got into, his Paul Bunyan. It doesn't have to be good. It's just supposed to be fun. Yeah. It's supposed to be fun. I can't wait. I'm excited already.
Oh, can you see him? He was huge. I'm telling you, he was great big.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you. Now we come to the time where I give you 30 seconds to either plug your company, your favorite charity, or a little bit of both, or anything that you want to tell our members about.
Well, our favorite charity in the Lake area, I believe, is Citizens Against Domestic Violence and Kids Harbor. Those are great big, and we are really passionate about those two. But my business partner and I have, we established Missouri Association Management back in 2008. He and I both are PCAMs. And I think we manage one of the largest homeowners associations in Missouri, and some condo associations. And that's about it. We've got about 70 employees. And so.
Great. And you and Ross are the only PCAMs at the lake too. So that's pretty impressive too. So yeah. Well, is there anything else that you want to share with our members before we end?
No,
you're good. Okay. Yes, no, thank you for doing this. And we're so happy to see you guys I know all of our members don't see you on this, but to see you on the webinars. I know you're really taking advantage of all the webinars that we're doing.
Oh yeah, we really appreciate that so much. There's always something to learn, and I really love the webinars. Like, we tried to take advantage of everyone. So.
Yeah, we're gonna, the program committee just made a decision like last week that we're gonna do a little bit of both. We're gonna do some in person, but we're still gonna keep a bunch of webinars going forward. So look for all of those good dates to be coming up here soon, so so you can mark your calendars for next year.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Della. Thanks everybody. See you next time on Heart to Heart Interviews with CA Heartland.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye.